Welcome back to The Grind. Today we're going to talk about how to fly Hyaku, the legendary discount fire warrior. And I know that I have Bjorn rider on him, and I realize he's a defense rider and doesn't give stats towards Hyaku, but he was just a placeholder to put some basic gear on just to help get a little bit closer to realistic effectiveness for his level. Now, this first base is actually back in Sapphire tier at attacking level 45 towers. I don't think this base had significant gear. The defense power was 140 and attack power for Hyaku at this point is about 40. So I approach the island with a meteor. I try to keep the front towers locked down and save barrier for damage from the back. And then here I want you to notice, be careful not to fire a meteor too soon because it was blocked by the red mage before it was fully destroyed. And I took some damage here, but if you time the heal right, like now, right before you destroy a tower, you can regain a bunch of health back. And I'm just going to speed through the rest of this. You can see I was able to destroy the farms and mills as well. They were about level 45 towers as well at this time. So did pretty good as Sapphire. Now going into Garnet tier, this base is also level 45 towers, but you can see the defense power is 262. So about twice as much as the attack power of Hyaku at this point. So I would say this is an appropriate base for a Garnet dragon, and he does quite well. You'll see that it takes about 2 meteor shots to destroy the towers at this level. As with other spells, placement is very important. You'll see here I fired Meteor too soon after loading it, so it didn't do any damage, but it did still freeze the towers in place. And then I was able to heal back to full by timing the heal right, and I was able to destroy the farms and mills. Now we're going to hit up with the Garnet Dragon a little bit against level 52 towers and 417 million defense power, compared to Hyaku's 116 million attack power. Now obviously this wouldn't be possible if there was a defender, but there's a few things I wanted to point out, like how many meteors I'm able to get off over the small short island, and how I'm able to lock down a set of towers and save magic barrier. So I approach with a full bar of rage and meteor queued, and I can keep the front towers locked down without taking damage. So I can save magic barrier before taking lethal damage or mage super shot. As you can see here, magic barrier had ended, so I had to freeze the towers with meteor before getting mage drained or taking damage from the fire turret. Then I was able to leave the island with a full bar of rage. Now coming onto this other island, you can see how I avoid taking damage by freezing towers with meteor or by using magic barrier if I don't have a meteor available. I was not able to destroy these level 50 farms and mills, but I think getting 85% is pretty good for this base. Now I do have this one clip with a defender with level 48 to 49 towers and level 50 farms and mills. So this is a bit harder of a base for a Garnet Dragon, but you can see he does pretty good on the kill island, but is unable to take out the farms and mills, unfortunately. I think if it was a reasonably matched base, like level 45 towers, you should be able to take out the farms and mills, or most of it, with a defender, unless you've got multiple defenders. So again, we're approaching the island with Meteor and full bar of rage, and Blood Fury is just about off cooldown. We hit the front towers, we can keep them locked down, I can save magic barrier for when I need it, and then we can heal back to full before leaving the island. So you'll see with a defender using shields and heals on the farms and mills, it's very difficult to do enough damage. I was able to destroy one of them, but unfortunately not enough to get past 70%. I did survive and get through the island to the end, but again, I was not able to do enough damage with Hyaku to get to 70% and complete the base. 64% is pretty close, not too bad. I think that if the towers were all level 45, appropriate for a Garnet Dragon, you should be able to do it. So not a godly dragon by any means, because he will struggle with defended bases even at appropriate tier level, but I think a pretty solid dragon for the most part for early game and those who just need a reliable dragon, but you won't be hitting up in wars with Hyaku. That's pretty much it for this video. Let me know your opinions and your thoughts, and we'll see you in the next video.